Hi YouTube, how are you doing? And welcome to an extremely exciting announcement. There are 2 new ghosts coming to Phasmophobia. How cool is that? We haven't seen a single new ghost since the launch of Phasmophobia, and now there's 2 coming. They are called the Yokai and Hantu, and we actually already know what their special abilities, their weakness, and their evidences are going to be. So I want to talk about them, share with you the information, and share with you my first impression. I am extremely excited. But yeah, let's hop right in. We're going to start with Yokai and then go into Hontu. Hontu is actually my favorite one in this, but let's talk about Yokai first. The Yokai. A Yokai is a common type of ghost that is attracted to human voices. They can usually be found haunting families' homes. That is like the little lore bit. Then unique strengths. Talking near a Yokai will anger it and increase its chance of attacking, which I think in this case is talking mostly about increasing its chance of hunting. We don't know exactly how this will work, obviously. This could be like, maybe if you talk, it lowers the sanity threshold, or if it's already below 50%, then you have even more chance of getting hunted. Don't really know specifically what that's gonna mean, but that does sound really exciting. We already have this on most ghosts, that they become more active when you try to provoke them, but this is specifically talking about hunting. Although I also hope that it will be like nuts when you do really like yell at it, curse at it, just like it's gonna ghost manifest all over the place. That would be super cool, like a shade / Oni on crack. That would be awesome. So yeah, I really like that one. Then we have weaknesses. When hunting, a yokai can only hear voices close to it, something based on audio. This already feels like basically any ghost in Phasmophobia right now. They can't hear you very well from distances at all. If you are on a different floor, they can't hear you, period. It's just mostly when you're like, when the ghost passes your locker, you really got to be quiet. But besides that, speaking is during hunts is not like a good way to lead the ghost to you. And so this is kind of like a small debuff. It doesn't really do much, but it ties into the theme of this ghost being audio. They actually changed this ghost. First on the Trello board, it was basically the other way around, where it would be less active when you talked and more, and it could hear you from further away, but DK swapped that around, which I think is great, because it being more active when you talk is just more fun than it hearing you from further away during a hunt. So I really like this version of the yokai a lot more. And then in terms of evidence, we have Spirit Box, Ghost Orb, and Ghost Writing. So this is actually a very important ghost, because Spirit Box and Ghost... Wait. No, still not. Wait, maybe that's... Let me quickly check. Yes, okay, that's this one. Never mind. I jumped the gun. This is gonna be a non-freezing ghost. Hontu is a freezing type ghost. And then we have Spirit Box, Ghost Orb, and Ghost Writing as their evidence. Which Spirit Box is really easy to get. Ghost Orb... I would have to look in like all the evidences what this kind of like overlaps with. I can't really get that off the top of my head, but that seems like, I mean, obviously it's a unique type of evidence. Ghost Writing is pretty hard. Spirit Box is extremely easy, and Ghost Orbs is like pretty average. So I wouldn't say this ghost is too hard evidence types. Okay. Now for the most exciting part, the Hontu. I am super excited about this ghost. Look at these. Well, first, a Hontu is a rare ghost that can be found in hot climates. They are known to attack often during cold weather. And then for the unique strengths. Unique strengths. Lower temperature can cause the Hontu to move at faster speeds. So if you don't turn on the breaker, you're gonna have a rev on your hands with this one. And then the weakness is basically the opposite. A Hontu will move slower in warmer areas. Which is like basically it's a rev, but then based on temperature, which is super cool. I do think it's pretty weak, because all you have to do to counter this ghost, it's like the opposite Jin. All you have to do to counter this ghost is just turn on the breaker rather than turn it off, and you want to kind of keep the breaker on anyway. So I do hope they give this ghost like a secret buff to turn off the breaker more, because if you just turn on the breaker and everywhere is warm, then this ghost is like a snail. So, like, the optimal way to play is already to turn on the breaker, and that weakens this ghost, that weakens this ghost. So it's a really cool and interesting type, especially for no evidence runs. This is going to be like pretty easy to tell. Just talking about no evidence runs. For this one, it will be like a new shade, which is kind of unfortunate. I mean, no evidence is a really, really unique way to play where you don't use the tools and you just go off of their unique strengths and weaknesses. Which in this case would be hard to tell because, I mean, you can have any ghost can be more active, but this one will be especially active. But then this one is very cool because you would just increase the temperature, you would let the breaker do its work, and then you would get it to Hontu. You would try to loop it and see how fast it is. I'm really curious to see how slow he's. I hope they're gonna be like super slow. That would be so fun. But yeah, then the important part here is, which I think, wait a minute. Oh, they changed. What? Oh, sorry. They changed the evidence types. I looked into this a little bit ago, but they're both non-freezing ghosts. What? Okay. Wow. I was reading this before, and they updated the Trello board since, so they're both non-freezing ghosts, which I think I was gonna say for this one is actually really important for the Hontu, because fingerprints, ghost orbs, if you had this combo, this used to be an instant poltergeist, because the poltergeist is the only one that has fingerprints and ghost orbs, and then spirit box would be the third evidence for a poltergeist, and in this case it's ghost writing. So I do really like that they didn't group in freezing with this ghost, because then it would be very easy. Like, freezing is the first thing that shows up, so that's not really a good ghost to get rid of the problem where you have fingerprints and ghost orbs immediately showing you poltergeist, because freezing would be the first thing you see. So I do like that they didn't make this ghost freezing and gave it a harder third evidence to really, like, you won't know immediately with fingerprints and ghost orbs. You really got to get that spirit box, which spirit box is easy to get, but just no longer is there this one weird evidence type that just gives you immediately what the ghost type is. This one is just really fun. It sounds really fun. It doesn't sound that strong. I think if this was swapped, it would be strong, because, I mean, then you would kind of have like another Jin, which I think I like that they made it this way, but it does seem rather weak. And then the yokai has just like a demon if you talk. I am extremely excited regardless. I do find it interesting that they put 2 non-freezing ghosts in, so now we're gonna have 8 non-freezing ghosts and 6 freezing ghosts. That's interesting. We'll have to see how that plays out. Maybe these will change. I don't know. I'll link the Trello board in the description. I don't know if they'll change these, like what this exactly does in the future, because they've already changed them. It seems I would think you would plan this like a long time in advance, but I guess, or like think about it for a long time before you add them. But maybe they'll change. I don't know. I'm extremely excited regardless, and I hope you are too. That's about it for this video. We are now actually live on Twitch. I had to delay my stream to record this video here talking about this. I was just super excited, and I'm excited to share it with my stream as well. This is going to be super cool. I'm super excited to see this. I'll keep you updated. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join the stream right now, if you're watching this video when it just comes out, we'll be live on Twitch, and you can talk to this with me live. It's going to be super cool. I'm extremely excited. Hope you are too. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, guys. Love you.